All right, everyone. So today I wanted to shake things up a bit, no pun intended, of course, because my name is Salt, and do a compare and contrast and talk about some of the differences between Raid Shadow Legends and a game that a lot of us Raid tubers play, Dragon Champions. So very importantly, though, I want to mention this towards the start because you don't want to make this mistake and miss out on this. But if you guys are interested in playing, there will be a link in the description and in the comments. Or if you guys already play, make sure that you guys redeem this promo code before you get to level 15 because you're going to get a bunch of really useful stuff for your account that you would normally miss out on if you have already gotten to 15 and not used this code. So all you have to do is go here, upper right of the screen, go to use promo code SALT GIFT, and then there you go. And when I say really useful stuff, I actually mean it. It's not like a meme 50k silver from Raid Shadow Legends. I'm talking about a good amount of Draco coins, energy, and other stuff for your account that's actually worth about $10 or so of in-game currency. So do that before you get to 15. And now I want to talk about the heroes. So one of the really big concerns in Raid, especially for new players, it's very intimidating when you start off seeing all the legendary champions, knowing to yourself, there's probably no chance that I'll get the majority of those champions. Even me, I play Raid, I play pretty much every day. I've been playing for basically a full year now. I've spent a good amount of money on the game, and I still am missing, I think, most 2/3 or so of the legendary champions that exist in the game. Well, in Dragon Champions, there is a really cool feature where you can actually farm out the shards that you need in order to create characters and summon them for the first time, or if you already have them, upgrade them. So just to show you guys as an example, if I click on Rantha here, she's not that bad, so I don't mind getting some extra shards for her if I have a chance. And I go to find here, it'll actually show you the stages where you can farm out the shards for the heroes that you're looking for. So I'll talk about this feature in a second as well, but let's just see if I can get lucky here. Oh, there we go. First try, I got one of her shards, and this is awesome. So really like this. You don't have to completely rely on RNG in order to work on the heroes that you want to. Okay, so next up, let's talk about actual content, because in Dragon Champions, they have events. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, we have events in Raid Shadow Legends too, but I mean actual events, like new content events, right? So if you click on events here, you guys will see that this is stuff that is time limited, and it's new stuff that is added to the game that normally wouldn't be there. Now, in Raid Shadow Legends, we do have events, but it's usually a system where you get points by doing stuff that already exists in the game for bonus rewards. Here, there's actual new content. And I was in the process of making this video the other day, but the thing is, they actually came out with this event today that, like, I have to include it in the video today because it's really, really good and really important for new players. So this guy right here, Freezard, he is really, really good. And my biggest mistake was actually passing up on the opportunity to get this guy early on when I first started. So there's an event right now where you can actually farm out his shards. You could see here, you don't even have to purchase anything or spend Drac coins. You can get shards for him by spending energy and just by logging in daily. But there is also another opportunity to get this guy when you first start playing the game. It'll be a pack offer. It's a couple of bucks or so. It was really, really cheap, but I was still so new that I hadn't really decided yet, and it only popped up for a couple of hours. I was indecisive. I missed out on it, and I definitely regret it, especially after learning how good that this guy actually is. So whether you guys decide to go for the cheap pack offer that's offered or not, you have the opportunity to get this guy through events in-game right now. So that's really awesome. So we've got events. Then there's also challenges, which are they're not quite events, but they're like things on rotation every couple of days where you can farm specific resources that you need for aspects of the game. Like you've got one for gold here, which appears Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. You've got stuff for ability scrolls. You've got experience tomes to level up your heroes, and then you've got just materials that you need for gear. So that's pretty cool. So it's kind of like little mini daily rotating events or weekly rotating events. You've got your guild. Very important. I want to mention this because if you guys are playing or you decide to play at level 20, it's going to put you in a random guild. You guys want to make sure to not stay in that guild and join the Salty Guild instead. So it's just Salty. I'm surprised nobody took that name. They did take my name though, which is why it's not Salt instead of Salt. But join Salty. We've got plenty of rooms still. You can see with the chicken icon, and that's going to allow us to get the resources to actually go through and do some guild raids. So pretty excited about that. You've got your arena system, which is, pretty similar to Raid's PvP system with a couple of, little differences here and there. And then you've got your freebies as well, including the chest here, which I can get. Let me do that on video while I actually have the chance, see if I can get anything good. I got some gold and some materials that you need for gear upgrades for your actual heroes. So okay, now let's get into the actual combat, something I haven't talked about yet, because there are some key differences between Dragon Champions and Raid, and things that I personally really like better. Now, this could be a personal preference, but I personally, like, when I play Raid, I always put it on the ×2 setting when it comes to combat speed. I don't know about you guys. I don't even remember the last time that I had it on regular speed. However, in Dragon Champions, not only is there ×2 speed, but there is actually even more. You can go up to ×3 and ×4 speed. So I just want to show you guys just here as an example. All right, so we've got the ×4, we got the regular speed there, we got the ×2, ×3, and ×4. So this is like the first stage, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna clear it out basically instantly. All right, there we go. Get my 3 stars, get my rewards right there. So you can go all the way up to ×4 speed, but also really cool, something that Raid does not have, which I absolutely love. This is honestly one of my favorite features in the game, is they have an auto battle system. I don't know, like a couple of years ago, there were a lot of games, it felt like there were a lot more games that had systems like this, but I don't know what happened. Now it doesn't seem like they really exist that much anymore. But you can actually end up getting these auto battle tickets just by playing through the game normally. And yes, you can auto battle to also get auto battle tickets, so you actually kind of get like a little bit of a refund as well. But what these tickets are used for is once you clear and get 3 stages on a quest, you can click on auto battle and use one of these tickets as well as the required energy without actually having to use the time and, just the wear down that it takes on your phone or your PC in order to actually autoplay the mission. So all you do right there, it uses one of the tickets, but you can actually get a chance to get it back, and you get the rewards just as if you were to play through the mission itself. This is awesome because, like, it really is resource intensive to just leave your phone on overnight, all night long. It heats up, it crashes, it causes problems, it destroys the battery, even if it's charging. It's a mess, and I'm really surprised that there are not more games that have a system like this. So I really like it. I love the auto battle system. Probably, in my opinion, one of the top features that I enjoy about the game. Now, one other thing that probably also in my top features that I really like about the game is going to be in the actual hero customization menu here. So let's go to Tromgar, because he's honestly one of the best heroes in the game. You can see 96% popularity. I don't know if there's somebody else who has that much popularity in the game. All right, so you have your gear, which is not like artifacts in Raid. It's actually the runes, which are more like the artifacts in Raid Shadow Legends. So very similar system. You can kind of compare and contrast between runes and artifacts. But you guys know how it works with artifacts in Raid, especially when you get to those higher levels to like +14, +15. Lots of RNG involved when it comes to upgrading. You're going to fail a lot. It's going to be very costly. When it comes to upgrading your runes in Dragon Champions, it is not RNG. You just pay the gold and you are done. That's it. So, let's pick a decent rune as an example here. I don't want to upgrade a complete trash one. So, you know what? I have one on another hero that I actually do not mind working on. Was it Kyra? I think it was. It was the speed one here. There we go. All right, so let's take this one to 12 here just so I could show you guys. There we go. So no RNG, instantly, you just pay the gold and it's upgraded. That's great. It not only saves time, but it saves the struggle of having to deal with bad RNG and spending millions and millions of silver trying to get that last level on an artifact in a raid. So, all right, another thing about Dragon Champions that is absolutely noteworthy and something that you'll probably hear a lot of other YouTubers talk about, and this is the little bit of the elephant in the room whenever it comes to, any kind of games like this, is the microtransactions. However, I'm okay talking about it in Dragon Champions because they are not as predatory and ridiculous as they are in Raid Shadow Legends. The offers in Raid, like some of them are absolutely ridiculous. I really try my best in my videos to talk about anything pack related in Raid as little as possible because it's a dark road to go down, and honestly, so many of them are so bad. I found so far that the offers in Dragon Champions are a lot more reasonable and just a lot less predatory, and you seem to get a good amount of value from them as well. Like this one right here, $2. I don't even know if Raid has an offer for $2, or at least a pop-up offer, maybe like 1 or 2, but you know, once you buy that one or 2 times, it's gone forever. You actually get some decent stuff, some good value. You don't feel like you are completely ripped off with like a lot of the packs as you do in Raid Shadow Legends. So another really cool thing about the game that I enjoy. And the last thing is just the developers have been very responsive overall. They have their own Discord. If you guys either get into the game or you're already involved with the game, I highly recommend that you guys join the Discord. They are very responsive. They actually listen to what the players want, and it doesn't seem like they are trying to cause riots within the community like sometimes with all the drama and crazy stuff that's happened in Raid Shadow Legends. So I think they do keep an eye on the Raid community really closely to see the mistakes that Plarium has made with Raid, to make sure that the developers of Dragon Champions don't end up making the same mistakes. So overall, I found it's a really good, manageable second game. It doesn't seem too resource intensive. It's very easy on the phone. It's very smooth. The home screen is great, and it's a great second game. I'm not saying drop Raid at all or anything of that nature, but especially with everything going on in the world right now, if you guys have some extra time, this is a game that I definitely recommend, and I will absolutely be playing it more over the next few days, few weeks, seeing how the guild evolves and kind of progressing along my campaign and kind of seeing where I get. So once again, if you guys do play, make sure to join the Salty Guild when you get to level 20. Let's see if we can fill this up. But very importantly, before you join the Salty Guild, make sure that you guys go here and type in the promo code SALTGIFT to get all that free stuff before you get to level 15. So links to the download will be in the description, in the comments, and hopefully I will see at least some of you guys in game. So thank you for watching, everyone. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and until next time, this is Salt of the Salty Guild, signing out.